Okay. There's a question here. When it is said dressed up Atma and dressed up Brahman, are we not differentiating Brahman from Atma? We have to remember whenever these discussions are happening, all these explanations, everything is in the Vyavaharika plane. So we have to use such qualifications, such words for us to get the message across, right? That's all. After that, you discern that pure Shodhita Atma and Brahman only in your mind. You don't speak out those words. So one more question was, yes, same, filtered Brahman, any word that we use, dressed up, filtered, right, with attributes, anything you use for that matter, any words that you use will have a problem. We saw this in Kena Upanishad also, right? So you cannot use anything to explain, but then in Vyavaharika plane, when the teacher is teaching the student, we have to use those attributes, that's all. Oh, last lecture's notes is not placed in the website. I will check that, right? Okay, let me see if anybody has raised hands. Shwati, please go ahead.
Namaste, ma'am. Sorry, I'm asking this again. I think we have talked about it 4 classes back. Yeah. But you told one sentence, I again confused and forgot and all that. So you see, in that Upanishad, you said, see, Paramarthika Brahman, he can't transact because he's a Paramarthika, right?
Yes.
But with Maya, it becomes the Vyavaharika Brahman.
Absolutely.
Who creates the universe. So now again, so this Maya, from where did it come? How is it now Advaita? You have explained it, but I now seem to have confused.
No. Basically, there is actually, if you see, there is nothing called Brahman and Maya separately, etc. Right? So this Maya is also very much the Karana Prapancha, which is there in Brahman. That's all. And there is no Dvaitam at that stage. Only when the creation comes into being, then that differentiation is created. Maya is nothing but Karana Prapancha. In an easier word, if you think that it helps you understand better, right? So that's it, nothing else. And so that Karana Prapancham has to manifest only then the Vyavahara can take place. So Brahman and Maya, when you say, you must remember that all these words we use to explain, but there is just Brahman and there is nothing else, right? Everything else is anatma only.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I remember that first the Panchabhuta is formed. Correct. And all that, yeah. So
it takes a while for the teaching to start sinking in, and when you go through different Upanishad, different texts, the approaches are different. We say the prakriyas are different. Then it starts settling.
Yeah, and one more thing, this reminds me of that Schrodinger's cat.
Yes.
Where the cat is dead and alive.
Correct.
Yeah, there are a lot of similarities with quantum mechanics.
Correct. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Kishori ji, go ahead.
Pranam Bhagini.
Pranam.
Yeah, I'm just confused with the word samyak in the 74 shloka. It's a
samyak.
Yeah.
Let me just open it. 74. This is the last one.
Yes,
the one that I just did.
Yes, second line in the half part, samyak.
Yeah, in the Shruti, it has been clearly said. Samyak.
Oh, so it means it is said in Shruti, right?
Yeah, Shrutya It says, no, Shrutya tayoho tattvamasiti samyak ekatvameva pratibhapadyate. It has been explained very clearly.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Kishoracharya ji, go ahead.
Could you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Namaskar, Mahodaya.
Namaskar.
My question is this. It appears to me that the unreality of the world as proposed by the Vedanta is only a matter of definition. You are just saying that the thing that does not exist before, the things that do not exist after is not real. But we know from our, like the physical world, it was not there before until the Big Bang. It will not be there in the future, but it's still real. So it's just a matter of definition that you are saying in Vedanta that it's unreal.
Okay, now the approach to this is Vedanta, the Vivekachudamani text is basically trying to make you understand from different angles. It has used Shruti quotations, it has used Smriti quotation. It is trying to give you logic, right? And because Shraddha and Shruti is very much needed. So it is just trying to give you whatever appeals to you, it is saying take it, right? If you think that this is going to help you now for one person, just being there in the Shruti itself is enough. For another person, they may want to, have this logical analysis, etc. So whatever works for each person is fine. You don't, not necessarily that everything has to work for everybody.
I see.
Yeah.
So it looks like that when we are studying the Vedanta, we have to just leave our normal concept of physics outside and then go into the Vedanta.
Absolutely. Physics, yes. Because I think I start this in Introduction to Vedanta itself. It is like the sixth independent pramanam, sense organ. It says, you come to me for things where you don't have an answer, which you cannot feel or see or smell from the five sense organs. Come to me in those areas, and those areas, whatever I say stands, and you will not be able to validate with other sense organs very clearly.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
So
great. Okay, all right.
Thank you. Yeah. Venkateshan Mahodaya, go ahead, please.
Namaskaram, madam. This the proof that consciousness is there. For example, in Sushupti, your mind is silent. So eye is closed and ears don't hear and all that. But still digestion is taking place. But still breathing is taking place. By what? So there itself it shows the consciousness is only working. It makes these involuntary muscles to act. Voluntary muscles act only in the awakened state. That's my comment.
Okay. So Ravichandar ji, go ahead. I think you're not able to speak. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think now I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Namaste, Mahodaya. You had
Namaste.
told that Brahma had advised Devendra repeatedly. So it is in which Upanishad?
Not Brahma. Did I say Brahma there? Oh, this is the, okay. This is the Chandogya Upanishad place where he goes back repeatedly and comes. I think this is the Chandogya Upanishad only, but let me check if it's Brihadaranyaka or Chandogya. I think it's Chandogya only. Uddalaka, Shvetaketu. Let me get back to you in the next class exactly which portion.
Okay. Generally,
Even in, I don't know whether if you have read that there is a Upanishad where there is a Rakshasa the Asura called Virochana and Indra. In fact, Virochana will go back and he will go and teach the wrong thing to everybody.
Correct. I remember that story also, and then they come to Prahlada for this thing, no?
One of the Upanishads. I'll find out and let you know. No problem. I think I don't remember offhand.
Right. Just out of inquisitiveness, I had asked that question. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Oh, another day. Hello, madam. Another day you can today time another day. We generally understand Paramarthikam and Vyavaharikam by the terminology itself. It's very it's a little bit clear. That's what we presume about ourselves. But this Pratibhasikam, maybe on another day you can explain what is Pratibhasikam and how to differentiate the three.
Pratibhasikam is for simple today you take it as dream world and dream experience.
Okay.
So any false perception, erroneous perception, all of those will come under Pratibhasikam.
I see.
Okay. Anyway, let me see if there are any more questions.
Okay. Probably if you have some exercise group or something, you have earlier made some diagram or something, you can share. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. I'll check. I don't think I made a diagram for this. Aikyam is Paramarthika plane. This has to be correctly understood by the mind. Yes. Discerned by the mind. Right? So, yeah, the stories are in Upanishad Ganga. The exact story, which Upanishad was quoted is what he wanted. So, I'll check and come back. No problem. Okay. So, we will... I think, does anybody else want to speak? Otherwise, we can close the class today. Okay. So we will meet next week, same time. Please watch these dates. So next week we'll have only Sunday. Next few weeks are Sunday only. So if there is a change, I'll let you know. And the classes are likely to go until August last week or September first week, because I'm just not able to go fast because this is really, really very, very profound teaching. Okay. Dhanyavadaha. We will meet next week.